Welcome back to the channel. I am SalDablerd, and they tried to steal your anointing. You see, when you're favored by God, you will also be favored by the devil, and that's not the best favor in the world. So it's important to choose your side wisely. You see, if you're watching this video right now, you've probably been going through a lot of turmoil in your life, a lot of ups and downs. It seems like everybody is against you. You can consider yourself that black sheep. But just know that as long as you keep faith, God has a plan for you. We always look for that win when we're walking with God. We look for that gratification, but it's not always instant. You see, part of joining the kingdom means that you have to put in work on the front line. Sometimes you must go through trials and tribulations in order to get the treasure. In layman's terms, sometimes God needs you to be that bait for the devil. Because the devil is secretive. The devil likes to work in shadows. So you go around and the devil tries to torment you. The devil tries to break you. The devil tries to destroy you. And this is how you build your testimony. This is how you build your strength. This is how you build your resilience. Because if God gives you the keys to the treasure and gives you all the riches instantly, and you never been through spiritual warfare, you never had to overcome any adversity, it would be taken from you so fast. You won't know how to handle it because you're not built for it. And we all think we want things given to us, but when things are given to you that you didn't earn, that you don't deserve, it shows because you're not able to handle it. If you are still on your journey and you feel like you're still meeting obstacle after obstacle, just remember that this is the year of the 9. The year of the 9 in numerology represents the end of cycles, just like 9 in numerology. And 9/9/2025 will be the 999 portal. Set a date, write it down. Think about what you want to release, who no longer serves you. What limiting habits do you still hold on to that you need to let go in order to grow? You see, it's time to end all of them cycles. By this date, you must be a reformed person in order to step foot on this new earth, in order to step foot in your divinity. You must work on releasing what no longer serves you. All of the family attachments, the emotional attachments that are causing chaos in your life, you must let them go. And you see, the devil knows that if you're a true chosen one, if you're a true servant of God, that you have a loving heart. But you cannot just give your love where it's not deserving. And it's important to love yourself first. And if you're truly loving yourself first, you will not put up with these things because you know that you must be a complete vessel in order to let that light shine upon you. God cannot work through you if you're damaged, if you're constantly hurting, if you're constantly dealing with the devil, if you're constantly letting these things control you. You must gain control over self. You must have self-mastery. And that's why God put you in isolation, so that you can have time to reflect. And reflection, you're able to meditate, sit and think about what habits are truly hurting you and what habits are you neglecting that can truly help you. What people around you are bringing you down, and what people can you be around to help rise you, help you grow. Because we can't be scared to ask for help, but you can't ask for help from the devil. So you have to grow discernment. And in these trials and tribulations, after fighting the devil round and round, sometimes you take a loss. But within that loss, you must learn a lesson. And in that lesson, you will learn discernment. Discernment is how we weed out good from bad, how we weed out the angels from the demons. You must use this discernment in order to make better decisions. And that is where wisdom is applied. Now you're making wise decisions with all the knowledge that you accrued. So you want to make sure that you're using this discernment. This discernment will keep you safe. This discernment times in with intuition. You know, that gut feeling that tells you to do things. And when it comes to intuition, you can't just put intuition off. When you get that gut feeling, you must act on it because that thought might not come again. So it's important to journal, write down things. And most importantly, this video is about how they want your anointing. So they want to do everything in their power to distract you from everything that I'm talking about. They want to keep you lost. They want to keep you watching TV, programming your mind with things that do not serve you. They want to keep you in the club. They want to keep you at the bar. They want to keep you at the crib playing 2K, smoking, whatever it is you do, whatever low vibrational activity it is you do, these are the things they will offer you, even though you know that you want more and better. That's why who you hang around is truly important. You can see a lot about somebody by the 5 most frequent people that they frequent. So if I'm around 5 negative delinquents, I'm most likely the 6th one. If I'm around 5 millionaires, I will eventually be the next one, even if I'm not a millionaire now. So it's about the type of people you have around you, because these are the people you associate with. These are the energies that you are bumping into. And you see, when you are trying to be high vibrational, but you're around a bunch of low vibrational people, they will constantly lower your vibration. Every time you take a step of growth, they'll knock you back down. Because how long can you sit around a bunch of people smoking and drinking? Every day they're going to offer it to you. Eventually you're going to take that drink, you're going to take that sip, and then you start to spiral because of the company you keep. Eventually, you must release these people. Not to say that you can't still have love, but you must learn to love yourself, love from a distance. And sometimes it's not even that. It's that we can't forgive ourselves. And the fact that we can't forgive ourselves, we still indulge in things that hurt us because we're hurting. That's why it's important to heal. Just for today, you must realize that healing is a process. You will not be healed tomorrow magically out of nowhere. But you must take steps by making the right choices. You must take steps by meditating, truly comprehending what is it that is hurting you. And if it's something that someone else did, forgive that person. Because in that forgiveness, you will find growth. Not to say that you don't remember what happened and you can't acknowledge it. That's still your truth. But you cannot let that weigh you down. If it's something you did, you must forgive yourself. Because if God is moving in your life, that means God is giving you a chance for redemption. But if you're not willing to forgive yourself, then God is not willing to forgive to you. If you can't sit within self and have a conversation with self, do you think God is truly capable of having a conversation with you? Your denying self is like denying God. The temple of God is within you. So you must get right with self. And if you can't do that, it's going to be hard to get right with God. You can't forgive yourself, then God cannot forgive you. It's a process. That's why it's a healing journey. Although it may seem painful, although it may be through the darkness, but out of the darkness comes the light. I hope that you don't let them steal your anointing. I hope that you're willing to fight. Fight for self. Fight for everything you deserve in. Fight for what you believe in. And never stop working on yourself, because growth is not a finished thing. You never will be done growing. We're humans. We're constantly evolving. And there's always something new to learn. There's always a better way to better yourself. And that is the best way to not become stagnant, because when you become stagnant, you become complacent. When you become complacent, things start to get boring, and sometimes you can spiral down the same slope. That's why it's important to find what your passion is. Chase your passions. Make sure you have hobbies that are high vibrational, hobbies that align with the person that you want to be. Because if you are chosen, when you have this image in your head of the person that you want to be, the person that you can see yourself being, that dream person that you know is within you, you must try to become that person day by day. Do things that person would do. Go places that person will go. Try to rub shoulders with people that person will interact with. And slowly remove yourself from your old self, because the ego does not want to die. You see, the ego never will die, because you always will have an ego. But in the process of raising your vibration, in the process of aligning with God, you got to reprogram your mind. You got to reprogram your thoughts. Reprogramming your mind is reprogramming your thoughts. Reprogramming your thoughts is reprogramming your habits. Reprogramming your habits is reprogramming who you are, how you move, and how you interact with this world. So in this reprogramming process, you overwrite your ego and you upgrade it to be more aligned with your future self. Because the ego will never die. But you have the power if you use your mind, you use your mental, you connect with your higher self to take control. Mind over matter. Matter is this, the things you can see, the things you can touch. Your body is made of matter. Your mind is ethereal. So you must take control, reprogram your mind, and it's gonna be hard because the ego does not want to be destroyed. You see, the ego is everything you have ever learned in your life. If your mom told you that noodles go in the microwave for 4 minutes, that's part of the ego. Now that's a fact, even though that fact can be changed. If you learn whatever you learn, however you go about talking to women, talking to men, interacting with other people, all of these limited beliefs are limited because they limit who you are. They limit your ascension process. So you must slowly detach from these things in order to align with your higher self. And remember, the 999 portal, 9/9/2025. Make sure you are aligned. Make sure that you are ready to indulge in your higher self. Make sure you're ready to leave all of the negativity behind because you must close the cycle. If you are that black sheep, just know that you are the curse breaker. By the curse breaker, I mean these generational curses that we are living under. You see, by being taught all of these things from our parents or from scholars or from schools that really don't serve us, that sometimes can put us in a box, that sometimes can be detrimental to our development. You must let go of these things. You must let go of that pain and break the curse. Whatever your generational curse is, you know what curse you're under. You know what you're battling. But the thing about a battle, will you pick up the sword and fight to make sure that you win? Fight for self. Break the cycle. Till next time, I am SalDablerd, 999.